city of Jackson, his honor, Daniel J. Mahoney. Daniel, welcome to the show. What does the J stand for today?
The J stands for JTV,
right.
in celebration of 25 years of service to this community and spreading the good news of all the wonderful things that Jackson has to offer.
Well, thanks for that. We appreciate it. And thanks for being a big part of JTV all these years.
Absolutely.
As mayor, most recently. So last week, you, I think, surprised the community by announcing that next year, full 14 months in advance of the election, that you would, well, not quite 14, but not seek re-election for a third term.
That's correct.
Why?
Well, I have said from the get-go, I am here for a good time, not a long time. Mm-hmm. And I think that every elected official has the time that they are ordained to do the work that they are there to do. I feel like now is the time for me to take a step back, to be able to reset. I'm not saying goodbye forever. I'm just saying that I need a break right now. With all of the things that my family has gone through, the biggest thing that's at the top of my mind right now, Bart, is how selflessly my family has supported me for the last, I would say, 15 years. I mean, ever since the start of the Back to School Bash, which has been 16 years now, it'll be 17 years this summer, that my family has been like, what do you need us to do? Do you need us to watch the kids? Do you need me to take you somewhere? Do you need us to show up? Or you need me to serve on a committee for you? Or you need me to help you with the campaign? You need me to knock doors? You need money? What is it you need? And my family has selflessly supported me for the last 15 years. And right now, my family needs me to support them. And so the best thing that I can do right now is to take a step back, not have to worry about running a campaign and knocking on doors and raising money for another election cycle, to be able to just stay focused on the work that's in front of me as mayor for the next 400 and some days, and to then be able to put some of my energy back into my family and support them right now.
Is there someone or other people that you are encouraging to run for your seat?
There is. I mean, I think that we're in a time right now where, unfortunately, with the way that politics are right now, it has scared a lot of great people away from running for office, because it is definitely not for the faint of heart. You have to have thick skin. You have to have an agenda in mind, and then you have to have the will and the fortitude to be able to press through that agenda and make things happen. And I think that we need somebody with that experience. Maybe this will further encourage them, because I've been having a lot of conversations with somebody that I'm hoping will consider running. And that's actually our former mayor, Derek Doties. Like, I really feel like, I know he had a list of things that when he left office that he still wanted to complete. And I think that he left prematurely. I think everybody was enjoying his leadership in that time. And when we had the conversation about my need to step down, he was fully supportive. He's like, I completely understand, because this is where I was at when I called you and I asked if you would step in and run. And I would extend the invitation to hand the reins back over to him. I think that we are in a time right now in this community, we cannot afford to go backwards. We cannot afford to go back in the progress that we've seen as a community. And so I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked to some new faces and some people who I thought would be a good thought, or have a strong enough will to do the job and do it well. And those individuals are just not at a place in their life right now where it makes sense for them to run for office. And so I've had a couple conversations with Derek, and I'm really hoping that maybe just to put him on notice, Bart. I know he watches the show. So Derek, if you're listening right now, this is me telling the community that I think that you should run. And I do. I think that he should run again.
Has he indicated to you that he would be open to that?
He has not said no.
Okay.
Which takes me back to my sales days, right? So if you didn't say no, that means that there's a yes in there somewhere.
That's right.
And so I just have to, continue those conversations.
Interesting parallels between you and Derek, because you both decided not to run again for mayor, and everybody assumed, oh, he's going to run for state house, state senate, maybe something bigger. And no, it was not the case. All right, so stay tuned.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have more than a year left. So you said you have a lot on your plate. Let's talk about what's going on right now. We've got some street projects. We've got the 100 homes, and we've got some home rejuvenation, revitalizing, curb appeal projects.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, we're at the point in the construction season where we are seeing less orange barrels finally, and projects are wrapping up. So I think the entire community is at the point where they have construction fatigue. Like, we've had enough. We want everything to be fixed, but we've had enough for this season. Which the nice thing is, a lot of those projects are unscheduled to be wrapped up by Thanksgiving, which is great to see. This time of year, this means that the leaf pickups are getting ready to start. And, one of the programs that I've been going around telling people about is just shouting it as much as I can, is our curb appeal program. The curb appeal program is where citizens can apply to get up to $2,500 or 80% of their project paid for by the city for curb appeal projects like landscaping, or they need fencing removed because it is damaged and it just needs to be taken down. Different types of projects that would be eligible and would qualify for those dollars. And so I think anytime we can pour back into beautifying the community and making things look better, that this is something that we need to make sure all the community knows about and can take advantage of and apply, or encourage neighbors to apply for those dollars, for that assistance.
We've already had some projects completed, and I know that there are some community groups and service clubs are adding and pitching in, maybe doing some of the work, helping some of the people that are elderly with some of those projects.
Absolutely.
So you'll be seeing the results of that, but there's more money available and people should apply. It's on the city website.
Yep, it's on the city website. If you just look up Curb Appeal Program, City of Jackson, it'll come right up. There's an application. You can always stop into the Community Development Office on the 3rd floor. They have all the applications in paper there. Can help walk people through that process and what it looks like to apply and how everything works. But I mean, definitely the 100 Homes program is still rocking strong right now, and it is still encouraging more developers to come to our community. All of these things. We just had another, I believe, 20 lots that we sold to a private developer to build more housing.
Just last week.
Just last week. And so this is yet another program, another project that's going to be happening in the community that's outside the 100 Homes program, but it is because of the investment that the city of Jackson chose to make in its own community. That this is what's bringing so much additional development into the city.
I was talking to a Lansing developer and asked him why he's building here. Lansing needs homes too, and he said it's much harder to get something going in Lansing with the red tape and everything than it is in Jackson.
Absolutely. We had a meeting with a developer maybe about 2 months ago, and they kind of discussed what they were interested in doing, and Shane and Brian were in the meeting from the Community Development Office, and I said, well, can you guys just tell them what things we offer as a city to support developers in our community? And they kind of went through the list of all the things. Okay, your water hookup, your this, your that, all of the things that the city do to make it easier for developers, and they were blown away. And that's happened with almost every developer that's come in. When they kind of hear what the city is willing to assist with or support them on, and how we're looking to remove the red tape, of doing business in the city of Jackson, so we can encourage additional development to happen. It's nice to hear, and I hear that in other communities also. Like how are you guys getting this many developers to come into your community? Because we need development also.
And we've got multifamily housing just completed, the Blackstone, also the Greenwood. Are people living in those? Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that there's actually a waiting list at this point for those projects.
So there's other multi-floor buildings that are
in development right now. There are at least 2 other developments that we are in discussion of in the downtown area. And then we are still, of course, like shopping around with developers to build more housing in the community. And that includes multifamily housing in the community as well.
And the Hayes it's in that conversation as well, because the plans are for it to be residential for the most part, with some retail restaurant on the first and second. But
absolutely,
what's the status of the Hayes?
So what I'm hearing is, I think the developer is working on, I'm not sure if the community knows or not, but next year will be, I think it's the centennial of the Hayes in the city of Jackson. And so they're working on preparing to make sure that at least the commercial space is open and available to be able to have that centennial celebration. I don't know what the timeline exactly looks like for the rest of the development right now. But, to me, no news right now is good news. I do know that the other property that they purchased from the city, which is around the block on Blackstone, has had some development done there, because they are apparently planning to use that site as like a staging site for the work that has to be done at the Hayes.
So that puts the pressure on Collier, the developer, with a 100-year anniversary next year to get something happening.
It does. I mean, I think, hey, pressure is pressure. And it is either going to make people perform or it's going to make them fold. And what we don't want is another developer to string us along down the line, and then nothing happened at the end of the line.
Yeah.
So,
remember one year the city declared Halloween was on the 30th. Remember that?
I don't remember that. What I started to do this year, Bart, was extend Halloween from the 29th to the 1st of November.
Okay.
Right, and every day from 6 to 8 o'clock, kids could go out and trick or treat.
Oh.
I don't think I was going to get the proper support for that to pass, though, so I just left it alone.
Okay. Well, ideally, I think with all the trunk or treats, it's the season.
It is.
Yeah.
For sure. We were having this conversation in my own household about all the trunk or treats. Like, kids nowadays have it really easy, because they'll concentrate where you can go get the candy from, and then you can still go trick or treat on Halloween. So they have candy on top of candy on top of candy.
It's almost too much.
It is too much. Not almost.
Do you have a favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, I think candy in general, I really like, like the gummy bears and those types of candies. I think probably more than the chocolates. But I'm a fan of it all.
Me too.
You can't tell. I like candy, okay? All of it.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, and always great to see you.
Well, thank you. And again, congratulations. And thank you. And thank the whole team and the whole family. And congratulations on 25 years. That is a huge celebration. And Jackson would not be the same without JTV and without Bart Howley and the Howley family. So we really appreciate you. Congratulations on 25 years. And I'm looking forward to Friday's celebration to watch it live. I'm very, very honored to be able to be here at this time for you guys. So
thanks so much, Daniel.
all right. Thank you.
The mayor, his honor, Daniel J. Mahoney.